Ready for baseball here in New York. And on the hill today, Luke Weaver. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Michael Busch leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. His 18th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Weaver, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
At the belt and fires. And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Man at first with one gone, and now Pete Crow Armstrong. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Here goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Up the middle, Chisholm tosses to first, and there are 2 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Boog, fans absolutely love to see this kind of lineup every day. I mean, come to the ballpark, turn it on TV. You know that it's going to be exciting. They score runs by the bunches, really put themselves in a good position to win games because of it. And you know what? It's going to be really important for pitchers facing them to hit their spots. Better command your pitches, because if you don't, it's going to be a long game.
Carson Kelly stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, 1 down. And that's just foul.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 hit in the inning. A solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in New York. And today on the hill, Daniel Palencia.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Lifted to left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 homers already in this series.
That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Aaron Judge. Another solid power season. Popped up. Suzuki on the move. He's got it, and that is a big first out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup, and one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Austin Wells.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Swinging a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. He flips it to second in time, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Second inning set to go. Ian Happ up to hit. Gets the call. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Happ lays off. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. To first. Out. And Swanson is set down.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nico Horner. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That's to third. Fair ball.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So a man at first. Vidal Brujan, the next Cub to hit. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Right side, and foul ball. Check on the runner.
He's in there.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. He's in there. Horner at second with 2 down. Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch just misses.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
There's the swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Palencia checks the runner. Chisholm dives back in safely. That one's in there. Strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
First and second, no outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
A little bit high, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one just misses, and the count's full.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Austin Wells digs in now. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game.
Nope, outside.
Outside, 2-1. Two outs with a runner at third. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 is on the way. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Weaver back to work. Splits the plate, 0-1.
You know, these Cubs did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today. The
1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, one strike.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses inside, and the count even 1-1. Man at second, and a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fastball is outside. Carson Kelly on deck for the Cubs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next to the Cubs.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luke Weaver is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Number 31 on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger puts it away, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one just misses.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Next pitch way upstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here comes Cody Bellinger, and he's already singled in this game. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, flied to right his first time. That clips the corner.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Just missed. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball is outside. And the 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Two outs. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Misses. And the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Whoa.
Little chopper rolls foul. That one to first, and it's off the bag. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The bat, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So here's Horner now. A single his first time. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike. Happ, the lead runner at second. Swanson at first with no outs. That's inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, right field. Judge moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. 0 for 2 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Happ comes around and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close. Two on, 2 outs. That's out to center field. Bellinger settles under it. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Fastball for a strike. And now it's filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Line to left. Happ pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. He hit into a double play his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball. That one ripped, but foul. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Outside low. 3-2 now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
On the ground, Chisholm handles, throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ, 1 for 2. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The bat, the shortstop.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. In the air, center field. Bellinger under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Cade Horton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Wells in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Movement in the bullpen, Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Foul ball there. Just missed. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Oswald Peraza will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Will Warren. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
He swings and fouls one off. And that's downstairs. 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga appears to be getting loose. Hill also throwing. That one missed.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball.
Bruhan over at first with one away. Runner takes off. Fly ball to right. Judge is there. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That's to third. Over to Goldie. And the inning is over. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Horton back to work. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 57 getting loose as well. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And there's the ball. And that one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking.
Now back, right here.
Here is Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Cubbies holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. That one not close. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Just missed. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one missing low.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that one misses up and in. Full count now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That's in for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brujan makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. There's the strike.
Whoa.
That clips the corner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Fouled off. He was late. This one in the air. Volpe. 2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Carson Kelly, 1 for 3. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's down and in. Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 57. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a foul ball. And it's 2 of the ball. Third baseline. Bruhan to first in time. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there. And that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Wells at the plate and takes high there. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Not even close there. And it's 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses outside. And it's 3-0. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. First offering, and it just misses. Ripped on the ground to second. Horner over to first. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Clayton Beeter.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 85.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's through there for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hamilton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here comes the 0-1. And strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Outside with a breaking ball. Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him! He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that look.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That should get the dugout going. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed. Foul ball. And that one popped in the air left field. Dominguez snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swinging a foul straight back. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Off the plate, and the count is 2-2. That one missed. Michael Bush waiting to hit for the Cubs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York, bottom of the 8th. Paul Goldschmidt now. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Ricky Bolich up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. Reach and try, but can't bring it in.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here comes Bellinger. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first, here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses, and the count's full. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
So the tying run at second.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Judge waits. That one 95 to finish him off. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 57 done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball. Two on, 1 out. That one misses. 3-0. out for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And fouled off. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at-bat. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ball one there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And a count 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Bush. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fights it off. He'll see another.
One ball.
In the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And it remains 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Bush off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-1 now.
Oh. 2-1.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. They take the force out, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ricky Bolich. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1. This one in the air right field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So 2 down. Now here is Oswald Peraza. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. A 3-2. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Yankees.
Just about set to go, and towing the slab, Luke Weaver. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Strike on the outside, and away we go this afternoon. Fouled off left side. Stays alive. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Kyle Tucker, batting with one down, takes a strike. Tucker, 28 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. One down, base is empty. On the corner for a strike, 0-2.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
One out, base is empty. And here it comes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And ball one. Two balls, no strikes to count. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There's a strike, 3-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Base hit. Tucker headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Second and third here, 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that's outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Carson Kelly in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And that is out of play. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Tucker, the runner at third. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. And that one upstairs, ball one. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in New York, and towing the slab here, Daniel Palencia. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Cody Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And Bellinger is out.
Batting first, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Smash to the left side. Zips it across, and that is the inning. One left for the Yankees, scoreless after one. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Weaver back to work. Right through there for a strike. That's too low, and it's 1-1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Good-looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez coming on. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
The shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and Swanson is set down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one fouled off. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Two balls, one strike.
High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. Hauls it in to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one close, ruled a ball. 1-1.
Strike.
Upstairs. That one off the mark. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pat on his way over. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Anthony Bullpen.
And here is Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And there's a ball.
That's the ball. One ball, no strike.
Hard hit, right side. In time to Bush. That ends the frame. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back in the Bronx. Now the third baseman, Vidal Brujan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So digging in, Michael Bush. His first at bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's a little bit low. Top of the third, no score. Out to short, Volpe. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily. Runner on at first with one gone. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike at 95. In the dirt, now 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bush leads off first with 1 away. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Two outs. Late swing fouled off. That misses the zone. And a count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one popped up. Chisholm nabs it, and that is that. Cubs leave one. Still no score. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. One down, base is empty. Just missed. That one outside, and that's ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Bellinger up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Count even at 1. Outside. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. Slings to first. That's the inning. Yanks held in check. And we're still knotted at 0. On the mound now, number 31.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong, struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Will Warren up and throwing. Sliced hard but foul. And a first ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop third strike.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Kelly in the box now. Takes strike 1. Now move to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. 4th inning underway. No score. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1 on the Goldsmith. That's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ian Happ up to hit. Fly to left his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Nope, that's inside.
Just off the inside edge. Line drive, and that's just foul. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And it's even up. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Stanton stands in here, takes ball 1 low. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 35 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So 2 down now, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Nico Hoerner. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fought off foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one ripped. Puts it away for the out. Vidal Brujan getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the outside corner, that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. The changeup missing, and now it's even 1-1.
One strike.
And that's too high.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This to third. Peraza fires over to first. And now two gone.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 1 for 2. Going one.
Belly threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now in the Bronx, leading off, Jason Dominguez. Palencia back to work. That misses, and it's 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
One strike.
And that one upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty.
Ball one. 1-1.
Chases that one upstairs.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into center and a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the second inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and
he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Daniel Palencia won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with the new arm after this. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Cade Horton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Volpe leads off first with 1 away. Up the middle, corner. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. He's 0 for 1. And that's down and away.
1-0.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier preparing to come on if needed. Roberts warming up as well. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, left field. Hat in position. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Kyle Tucker. Outside, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside. And a count 2-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Late on that fastball.
No ball. Be straight.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 2 in this one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering is downstairs.
1 and 2.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Ground ball right side, and that's foul. And that one fouled off. In there, got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch misses. The Yanks down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's a 2-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. That is the inning. Will Warren gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Number 98, Will Warren.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's going to be Carson Kelly. Up and in, and that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Clayton Beater getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything.
Happ at the plate now. That's ball one. Line drive. Come on.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hard hit to third. Throw sails over his head at first. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second with two gone.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
So runner at second, two down. Horner digs in now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two outs and one in scoring position. And a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Thielbar.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0. That one in there across the letters. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Almost got him.
2 straight.
And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Way outside, and now 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-2. Two outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Clayton Beeter. He's been so good against lefties. So up now for Chicago, Vidal Brujan.
Vidal Brujan.
And a first offering a fastball for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there. That's strike one. And a curve misses outside. Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball there. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Bellinger sizes this one up and makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 57.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Wells can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So now a pinch hitter, Trent Grisham. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. There's a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 1-2. In there. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here is Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one hammered but pulled foul. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one missed.
No strike.
In there at the knees, and the count 1-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And that is the inning. The Yanks lead 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now into the ball game on defense, Jorbit Bibas. He's the new third baseman. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a slider in there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. And they'll do it again. and a miss, struck him out. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. That one inside, and that's ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two and two.
That one misses in the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Up and in, and now 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Three balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full
3
count.
balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Happ leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ricky Bolich. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And ball 1 to Judge. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. And we're starting over. It's 1-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Got him! And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Fought off foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch up.
Not close with that one. And the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Inside, almost got him. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-1. And there's a ball. Inside, just missed. Anthony Volpe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pitch is in there. Now 3-2.
Careful.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. All even now at 1-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Now back to third baseman,
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Vidal Brujan. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Strike 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Squirts away a little bit. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Man at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in New York, we're in extras here. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Foliage back to work. There's the strike. Line, and that's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long